Hello, I finished a hat and I'm wearing sweater that I finished too, so if you haven't checked this video, so I'm going to put a link down below and somewhere over here at the end, so if you like it, go for it and knit it. Today, a hat. And I think in 2020, some of you may know that going to the hairdresser is not the way to go. And if it's still cold and windy in your place, I would say just go and knit a hat. So for example, this one. Now, okay, so first things first, over here we have information on RAVELRY about the pattern, which is called Cold Block Hat, and designer is Stephanie, and I met Stephanie during one of the knit nights in Limerick in Ireland, and I got it because I thought it would be easy and quick knit. And I had a brilliant opportunity to actually cast it on and knit it because Shauna's yarn, so maybe on the screen again what I'm talking about. This is an indie dyer based in Ireland, and she organised an Irish call, and I wanted to join. Well, I wanted to knit something. I haven't actually put anything there in the call, but I wanted to join, and I wanted to pick up a designer and a yarn dyer based in Ireland. Obviously I'm based in Ireland, but I didn't feel fair picking myself, so that's that. And if you're not aware, on RAVELRY, when you're on it, if you go to search and patterns, on the left side you can see the sorting options. If you lower it down, you can see that you can sort by country, so in case you want to pick someone from a specific country, maybe. Anyway, so on the screen you can see what you need to knit this hat, and the designer asks you to have a gauge 20 stitches, which basically would be like spot on for DK weight yarn. So I was thinking and looking for a yarn that I wanted to knit, and either I went through my stash first. I think I went through my stash first, found a yarn, and then I was looking for a project. And then when I went to RAVELRY, and I always say it wrong. And I went to my library and search by that search feature country, and I noticed that I do have some Irish designers or people based in Ireland, and I was able to knit this hat, which I'm so happy with. Such a quick, such an easy knit. Let's go to the yarn, shall we? The yarn I used on the screen on Etsy, you can find Monica, and she is behind Chimera Yarns and Fibers, and yeah, check her out. And I have knitted with her yarn before. Maybe if I find some photos, I'll post them up here so you can see and check. I definitely even designed a pattern, my own Asphodel potion hat, as kind of a fun thing for, I think, Halloween ones. So yeah, check that out. But this time I used this yarn. And as you can see, it is not the way to be. Yeah, because I thought I once did a swatch and it was very busy, you know, because the way it's dyed, it gives you loads of different colors in one area. You could probably see it over here. So I wanted to break it, and I was looking for something that I have. And I wanted to break it with something that I bought in Ireland too. When you go to Kerry Woolen Mills in Ireland, there is a little tiny shop, and they used to, maybe 5 years ago, had something like this in the shop. Some kind of cones with some mysterious things on them. And because I thought it's a cool look, they look cool, I wanted to buy some, and you know, they were like €3-4, and I did. I don't know what that is, but I mix it with this. I don't know what that is, but I mixed it with this, and it's not bouncy at any stage. And I had this in the cone. It's like mohair, but I don't have a clue if it is or not. So here it is. I put it into the cake because obviously I want to knit a matching thing for this hat. I'm not sure, should it be a shawl, should it be a shawl, should it be a cowl, and I'm definitely thinking it's going to be a gift knit for someone, although I want to keep it. So cute. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Maybe it's going to be a gift knit. So yeah, so I have this and I have another skein. Maybe I'll find it. Okay, I'm here and I found it. So the label is very, very old. So if you see it, check it out. And it is 100% merino DK. And it looks like this in a skein. Therefore, I think I have enough to knit such a goodie thing around my neck, don't you think? And obviously, I would not classify this as a finished object until I put one of my tags, and I guessed right that it is non-superwash wool. I wasn't sure about Monica's skein because it did not really look properly through it, but I added 2 fibers that I did not have a clue about. That's why I put on non-superwash. But now when I see it, it says 100% merino DK. So if you're interested to get some yarn from Ireland, I'll put a link down below. Yay, so I think that's all. Let me know what else I should knit with the mixture like this. Cowl, shawl. I'm not sure what I have enough for a shawl because it's a DK. Normally with the DK you would need at least 2 skeins for me to have a proper size. Probably a cowl. Yeah. You probably are thinking, did I follow the pattern per se in regards to needles? So I see over here that I used US size 6, so 4mm for the brim, and I used US size 7, 4.5mm for the body. The hat is knitted really easy from the bottom up. After you do the brim, After you do the brim, I switch the sides and I knit over here. It's really nice construction, hopefully. Do you see it? You see it, and yeah, and was basically maybe 2 days. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Let me know, how do you get on and cast on something new. Bye.